Hi everybody, Mr. E from Art with Mr. E, and today we're going to be talking about art prompts for summer. Summer is almost upon us, or is upon us depending on when you're watching this video. And you may run into some times where you want to create, but you just don't know what to create. Well, art prompts help you get some ideas. If you Google art prompts for kids online, you'll find a ton of examples of art prompt worksheets. Well, I have created a couple that I wanted to share with you, and they can be found on my blog, artwithmre.com. Go to the word cloud on the right and look for the word art prompt and click on that, and it'll take you to the post, and you could save the image and print it out if you want to. So this is Pick a Prompt. This one uses an idea with a little bit of a description to help you get going. So the top one says apple, perfect and pretty, or rotten and wormy. Ew. There's one in the next row is underwater creatures, real or imaginary. So if you love to draw sharks, you could draw sharks. If you want to make a mermaid, make a mermaid. Now, these ideas leave lots of room for you to add your own spin to it. So you could create the environment that these creatures live in, or the place where the apple is. Maybe it's in the hand of a witch, or in the pretty princess's hand ready to take a bite. That is all up to you. And you can make several of one, or you could just do one and move on to another one. One of the good things about printing out these sheets is once you've done it, just circle it or exit out and move on and see if you can fill up the whole sheet. Now, the other prompt list I have is Wordspiration. These are words to inspire you to create. So the first row are body parts or people related. I put shoes instead of feet because I know that a lot of people have trouble with feet. So I put shoes instead. The next row is pets. Then plants or growing things, emotions, movements, buildings, royalty or dealing with royalty, and then imaginary creatures. And once again, these are just one word. So you could totally do an amazing picture with lots of information just off of one word. Like this word, vines. Well, you could use vines growing up the side of a castle like in Rapunzel. And you could do all of that with a princess, a castle, everything. For hop, it doesn't say what's hopping. It could be a bunny rabbit if you want to draw a bunny hopping. So the ideas are limitless. Now, these sheets are there for you if you want them. You can also go to your local Dollar General or Dollar Tree and get some supplies there that are extremely affordable. Or maybe you just want to pick up a coloring sheet or a coloring book and some crayons. Any kind of creating is a good thing this summer. Art is very much like a muscle in sports. You have to develop it. The more you work it, the better it becomes, the stronger it becomes. So don't let summer take away all the hard work you've put in this school year. All right? Okay, so let's take one of these ideas. How about sad? So for sad, I know normally we might think a person's face, we would draw a face or something. Once again, though, be creative. What's something else you could do for the word sad? What about if I did I'm going to make a flower with its head down. Is that flower looking sad? It's got a droopy head. I'm going to put a leaf on it and make the leaf droop too. I'm going to put some water drops on it. And then one couple falling off like that. Make a puddle. It'll be like it was crying. Does that feel sad to you? I'm going to put some grass around it. Now, in my picture, maybe I'm not going to put why it's sad. Maybe I'll just make it sad, and that will make people go, oh, why is that flower sad? And they'll wonder, and they'll ask questions. Sometimes it's good in art to make people think for themselves. We don't have to give them all the information. Maybe I'll make some heavy, dark clouds in the sky to help get that idea of sadness across. So this was just the word sad, and this is how I decided to show it. Now, I could have made a little alien child that was eating his ice cream and it fell on the ground. That'd be sad too, wouldn't it? So there's lots of ways that you could show sad. So it's up to you to come up with a unique idea. Now I'm going to add more to this picture over here on the side, some more grass, some more texture. I would probably use mostly blues and grays. Even the flower, I would probably make blue. Because when you're sad, people say, oh, are you blue? That doesn't mean, are you the color blue? They're asking, are you sad? When they say, are you blue? But I can use the color blue to help represent that sad feeling. Does that make sense? So if you do not have a sketchbook at home, maybe you could ask your parents to get you a sketchbook. They sell sketchbooks at Dollar Tree, and they have them at other places too. They have a lot at Ross and I think Marshall's and maybe even TJ Maxx. I'm not sure. But of course Walmart has it, and any of your craft stores would have a sketchbook. But like I said, they have them at Dollar Tree. They're little, but they would work. You wouldn't want to paint in them, though. The paper is not made for that. All right, and I just keep on going. I probably would make my sky gray, because I can't make everything blue, because then everything would start kind of disappearing. And I'd use some black in my sky probably as well. All right. So that's my sad picture. But you can create whatever you want to. The prompt list is there to give you some ideas. Okay? Happy creating. Bye-bye, everybody.